All right, the inaugural edition of the new segment here on Outside the Huddle, the Saints 6, the first one. And speaking of one, we have the #1 leading all-time rusher in Saints history, Deuce McAllister. Here are the questions. I haven't showed you these. Are you ready for the Saints 6?
I'm ready. I'm waiting on you.
All right, here we go. #1, the toughest player you ever played against in the NFL. Tell me who it is and why.
Toughest player was probably Derrick Brooks. You know, he wasn't probably the biggest or fastest. He was smart. You know, his preparation was unbelievable. I remember my first couple years in the league, and he would be yelling out, you know, based off formation, you know, what play was coming, whether it was a run or pass. And early on, I'm thinking, oh, man, you're kidding me. He was definitely one of the toughest players just because, you know, he was so smart in how he prepared to play the game.
Wow, #1, you took the ball and ran for 10 yards on first down. Let's go to #2. You went to Ole Miss. All right, what do you miss the most about college away from football?
Probably the social life, you know. Social life was social life was unbelievable, you know, particularly at Ole Miss. It's hard to beat that. But you know, it's the relationships that you have with your friends, and you know, NFL, the business gets thrown in it a lot. So I mean, that's where the love of the game really comes and shines through, and you know, it's not as quote-unquote political like the business side of the NFL.
Another big gain for Deuce McAllister, almost halfway home, #3. Of course, everybody knows Deuce, back in the day, wore number 26. Now, if you could have 26 of anything in this world, what would you want?
26 of anything in this world. Now that one's really gonna stump me. I don't know if there's anything particularly, you know, 26 items that I would really want. You're probably talking about 26 times to change the path, not necessarily of my life, but somebody else. You know, material things, you know, they come and go.
See, I try to go on materialistic, and then he makes me feel guilty about it. Okay, all right, #4, your favorite late night snack. If you're hungry, you got to have that favorite late night snack. What is it?
Man, look, as you can see, I'm not at playing weight, you know.
I wouldn't go in there at all.
Well, Coach Payton always gets on me. He tells me, hey, you need to get on the bike. You need to go run. So he's been on me. So I told him, hey, look, I'm going to get down to my playing weight. But if it's probably the squeezed cheese into Ritz crackers. You know, that's my late night snack that I love.
I'm hungry already. All right, #5, you've had a lot of great Saints teammates. But who would you like to be a teammate with? You never had the chance to. It could be a past player. It could be a current player.
You know, probably one guy that I wish I had a longer career for, and it's probably a little selfish of myself, but you're probably talking about 1A and 1B was Kyle Turley and Willie Roaf. You know, and that was just because I was early in my career, and you know, I was kind of a little naive, but I thought all of my offensive linemen were going to be like that. You know, and those, you know, one is his career was derailed by injuries, and one, you know, he's in the NFL Hall of Fame. So there's 1A and 1B player. You know, 1A and 1B I could have had. It would have been those two.
Great stuff. All right, you've taken us all the way downfield. It's 1st and goal. Last question in our Saints 6. What are you the most proud of when you look back at your Saints career?
Just try to be a great teammate. You know, just try to be a great teammate. You know, obviously we didn't win every game, you know, but I wanted to leave everything that I had out on the field.
Great teammate, great person, great player, Deuce McAllister. Great addition to our first ever Saints 6. Deuce, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
I'm Mike Neighbors for Outside the Huddle.